Okay, so I'm pretty new at this whole video thing, but we're going to give it a shot. So I chose the exterior elevations for my section to kind of study, and I've always enjoyed the exterior elevations because it gives you a really good idea of what the building's going to look like. So I'll just kind of dive in here and show you some of the things that I learned about this building from studying the exterior elevations. The first thing that I really like that they've done on these plans is they've carried this grid thing through the elevations, which is really good because it helps you get a good location on items that you want to look into further. Another thing that I like about these elevations is I can tell that there is many different exterior products being used that are going to be exposed for the finished product. If you zoom in here, you can clearly see that this is brick, and then over here you've got some curtain wall. There we go, is the answer I was looking for. Curtain wall system here, and this is made up of windows and spandrel glass, and sometimes they'll use metal cladding as well. As far as something I learned about the building, this area right here, these doors, this is the north side of the building, and there's a roll-up door here as well, but these doors, all these doors right here, go into kind of a meat lab area where they work on cutting up animals. This right here is something that you probably wouldn't normally see, and I don't know that this is a standard symbol, but it's something that the architect used to illustrate. If you look at this number 5, you can come up here and check it out. That is a dust collector. So that's something kind of unique to this plan. I also like on this elevation that it shows you the foundation with this dashed line. So it's going to show you that this foundation is actually going to step down as the grade changes on the property that the building is built on. I think that's really neat, and that also will come in handy. It's neat to see the stairs and the handrails. This pattern right here symbolizes exposed concrete, finished concrete. And then this up here is what they call, it's kind of in the background, and you'll actually see a better plan of that. But this is called the Celestry. I believe that's how you say it. So if you come down, this is the east side of the building. Same kind of thing. You got the glass, and spandrel glass, the doors, brick, windows through here, the Celestry. Go to another page here. So this would be the south side of the building right here. And that whole south side is all glass, minus this little concrete right here. And some more kind of areas of the glass section. This would be the west elevation, which I'm kind of surprised it doesn't say which side. It just says exterior elevation, and I would think that maybe it's not standard, but I would think maybe you would put the orientation on which side you were looking at, because I would think that the building would be oriented on the property already at this point, obviously because of the grade, and they've accounted for that. So something I would like to see is maybe which side you're looking at. So this is what I was talking about a little bit earlier. This is an exterior elevation of the celestry, which is interesting because on the celestry they've noted here this is the north, this is the south, this is the east, which is interesting that they didn't do that on the building exterior elevations. So as far as exterior elevations goes, I don't know, they're pretty self-explanatory, and these are obviously doors. These arrows right here, I believe, mean that this is the hinge side and this is the latch side, if I'm not mistaken. Right here we've got something kind of interesting. It says it's number 11, so we'll go up and check that out. A horn strobe, so that's for fire alarms. Actually, I was backwards. This is the hinge side. This is the latch side. So this thing right here, just kind of a dark square, says number 1. So that's a concrete wall that you're looking straight at. So pretty self-explanatory. I would think that anything kind of out of the norm, like this dust collector and horn strobe and anything that you're going to see, number 12 here, a fire sprinkler drain, I would think anything out of the norm is probably going to be labeled. I don't really see any symbols on here that we haven't already talked about in class, but yeah, there you go. There's kind of a brief overview of the exterior elevations.